Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project. We were entering the Dark City. Well, we've been exploring the Dark City, but what we're doing now is we're looking for a way... super secret way. What we've been doing is we've been looking for mostly money. Some super secret ways into that tower, as a matter of fact, and money. Lots and lots and lots and lots of money. Now, of course, money is always the best objective, but from time to time... Okay, looks like we got a few of those goons. I don't think we're going to be able to hit them with a water arrow from here, so we're not going to try. We're just going to meander back this way and see what we can see. Okay. So yeah, of course, it is a lost city, and as all lost cities go, things tend to collapse, causing much problems. Alright, so that's where we just were, so this might be a secret way back to... Oh, well, not that secret, I suppose. Back to the rest of the city. And we have been seeing a few fire elementals, just regular old-fashioned fire elementals, fireballs, things like that, but I thought we might have seen a firewalker, and I'm concerned about that, because firewalkers are temporary, meaning that if you hit them with a water arrow, they don't permanently go out, they only go out for a moment, and then shortly thereafter they return. So if we are spotted by a firewalker, we may in fact have a bigger problem on our hands than we originally thought. But before we go too much further into the zone, we're just going to go ahead and explore and steal as much money as we can. Now, we are required to get 2,000 in loot. I did double check. 2,000 in loot, including 500 in gems specifically. So we do have to find gems, rubies, diamonds, things like that, that we can then turn into real money. I'm not entirely sure why Garrett is so keen on that particular type of loot, but he is, and as long as he is, so are we. It looks like we have some water arrows over here. Helpful. Much helpful. So there's 2 more water arrows that we can use. Odd to find water arrows down here in a fire pit, but we'll take what we can get. Now, I don't even know where we are on the map at this point. This place looks pretty beat up for what it is. I'm thinking that walking straight across there is going to be bad for our health. It's just something about that suggests that perhaps it would not be the best idea. And there's several water arrows over here that I think we'd like better. So we're just going to skip that middle bit there. I really do think if we step on that, it will collapse under our feet, and that will be the end of all things. I'm not entirely sure where we're going, though, and this is kind of... I don't know. I'm nervous. It makes me nervous. It makes me think that we might run into an elemental, but I can't really see any elementals. So the best I can come up with is a guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump. You be quiet about it, Garrett. Come on, buddy. Alright. And do we have lights? No lights. Okay, so no lights is good. No lights means we won't get seen. We can still be heard, though. I think elementals have ears. It's very dark in here, I'm sure. All of you are like, oh, I can't see again, but I can kind of see. And we're in a hallway. I'll go ahead and give you a walking commentary. We're in a hallway, and there appears to be a dual ladder system here. Or a ridge. What is this? Looks like it used to be a pyramid of some kind that was then thusly buried. We're not going to be invisible here for long. Alright, what do we got? So yeah, more pyramid there. And a way across? No way across. Interesting. Okay, so we have some more light. If we step inside, I see water. Water's a good sign. Water means there might be water arrows or something similar inside this tower. This looks like a dead end. Yeah, okay. So we have a place to hide if we need it, but other than that, not really a lot we can work with. One moment. Keep thinking I hear the undead. Or someone humming or talking? There's a person! Mages? Why are there mages here? Now, it didn't say we couldn't kill anybody, but again, I'd rather not kill people if I didn't have to. Why are there mages here, though? I mean, that's what I thought I heard. I thought I heard, like, mages talking. did hear mages talking. Why are there mages here? Gonna waste a water arrow. No, we're not. Wouldn't do us any good anyway because the light behind us would keep us lit up. Mages. No mages there. Possibly mages down here. Hide in the dark. Okay, Garrett has a dark space at least.
Wind blows, fire burns, earth shakes.
Alright. Lots of money in here. Okay, so we found a lot of money to take. The problem is if that guard's coming back. Nice. Okay, this looks like some kind of money room. Or a room that at least has money. I'd like to vanish for a moment. There we go. Chest was broken, that's fine, we're okay with that. The downside here is that these lights are on, and if the light is on, it's suggestive that there's a person in the room. And there's nothing we can do to take people out if they're walking towards us. And they may hear us.
What vision disturbs me?
Okay, so he's standing in the flame.
All is still.
Okay, so we have mages here. I don't remember there ever being mages here before, but as I said previously, it has been quite some time, so we're not required not to kill any mages, but I would like to keep up our body count right now of 0 bodies and see what we can see in that regard. Maybe we get lucky, I don't know. Okay, more money. See, now we have to just listen for footsteps, so that's the problem. Is if anybody patrols through here and sets off a light, ooh, hello, we have a bit of a problem. But if we get lucky, and we have a place to hide, well, sort of a place to hide anyway, we can drop down. Shh, quiet, Garrett. Okay, so we have a hidey hole down here. If nothing else, we can hide down here. And there's a lot of money in this place, and I love it. Alright, excellent. So we're up to 1145, including 350 in gems. That's like the most money we've ever found. Alright, let's grab our papyrus. Hopefully it's something good. From Secretary of Protocol Whiten to Keeper of the Keys, Fuquan. It is spoken that Vatoran has closed the Colosseum for reasons other than piety. In a year and a day of mourning, Turan may devise a way to make money from the building. As cheering crowds were to his father, is the clink of coin to Turan. To enter the key with Tarak is genius. None will touch it, yet should it serve, it can be lost to grave robbers. Our new master is wily. The humble servant fears for Kareth Din. I'm not sure what most of those names mean, but I do understand this. To enter the key with Tarak is genius. So it looks like Tarak is the burial chamber, and the key to the the key to the Colosseum, where I'm pretty sure we're probably going to have to go at some point, is hidden there. And we may have to go there and be a grave robber. Makes perfect sense. Alright, so we did find a lot of money down there, loving that. Downside is I don't believe we brought many flashbangs. I think we brought 1 or 2, because I was expecting the undead, but I don't believe we brought enough to take out guards. Like, actual guards. I'd very much like to steal more money if there's any available here, and not be seen by any of the mages. Okay, if the mage enters the room, he sees us. Above or below, above or below. Forward of us, okay. I think he's below and not above, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, we'll go this way. Now that's us setting off that light, that's fine. No one's in here. If there were, we'd see him. Ooh, money. I love all that money. And there might be a guard. No, it shouldn't be a guard in this room. They react to any movement, any person.
Walk the path until my return.
Which means it would react to us as well as any of those guards. Were we just there? That's okay, that's the hallway we were in before. Okay, we've kind of mapped out the location, so we kind of know where we are, where they are, but not 100%. Again, I'm not sure if they're above us or below us, and I'm not really sure where we are. Whoa, we went south. Okay. So it looks like we somehow managed to find our way to the Armory? Or very similar. At least that's what I think that symbol is that's the Armory. I really can't say, but wherever it is, the mages are here. And I'm not a real big fan of the mages. Alright, looks like we got a few... I don't want to waste my water arrow on torches, but the less light, the better. Alright, so there shouldn't be... Okay, there's no light in this room. So we just have to deal with any of these guys that we spot. Alright, his back should be turned to us. Is turned to us. Alright, so temporarily his back is turned to us. We'll head this way and see what we can see. Not sure what's down this way. Looks like a dead end completely. And yeah, so it looks like we got a complete dead end down here. We're gonna head down and see if there's any money. You know, you never know. maybe something collapsed and someone lost a coin or a watch or something similar. Looks like nothing, so we'll head back up. Unfortunately, to head up, we do have to make a little bit of noise because gravity versus speed in this game is there. So going up a hill takes a lot longer than going down a hill, unless you want to walk fast. Alright, so we do have the option of knocking out Guardy Guard if he doesn't see us, or if he doesn't turn. I'm not even sure if he turns. We'd have to watch him for a little bit, but I am not in the mood to keep an eye on him completely. I am in the mood to head down into the basement and find out what's down there. Now, I'm fairly certain there's a guard down there that patrols. So we're going to head down and we're going to see if there's a guard down here that patrols. I'm also fairly certain that even if he does patrol, he doesn't actually enter the room in question. But there's no guarantees of that. And even if he doesn't, we may lean out and he may be looking right at us. Oop. Thought I heard more than saw, but I thought I may have seen the guard. Oh, it's so scary. Because I have no idea where he's at. He's right there. Okay, and he vanished.
Wind blows, fire burns, water flows, earth shakes.
Well.
All is not still.
Aha! Secret area.
Escape while you can. Wish to be left alone.
Danger in the shadows.
Gonna hide here for a moment. We got ourselves a health potion. This guy looks like he may not have survived very long.
Not shelter you forever.
Well, technically the shadows aren't sheltering me at all because I'm looking directly at a light. Now, we can't even stick our heads out at this point because he can instantly see us if we do. Blackjack probably won't do us much good.
Leave us while you can.
That was my intended plan, sir. Moving extremely slowly now. Okay, seems to have lost interest in us. Alright, there he goes. Gonna creep forward very slowly. Go away. He's apparently like right there. Please tell me you're not stuck on the
I
wall.
shall build shelters from the winds, feel the countless waters, see the vast
I think he's stuck on the wall.
burn in eternal fires.
Okay, we're gonna... Okay, the torch goes out. Perfect. Okay, that helped us out a little bit. Oh, nice. Okay. Where's your buddy at? Because if I walk forward, he's gonna see me. Well, we have
I shall build
one
shelters
other
from
option,
the winds,
which is
feel
to
the
put out
countless
that
waters,
torch.
see the vast earth and burn in eternal fires.
Put that out, Garrett. Okay, that was close. I almost shot the guy in the kneecaps with the water arrow. That wouldn't have ended well for anybody. Okay,
It was nothing.
Did you hear that?
darn it.
A noise.
Try it again. There we go.
You cannot hide from the inevitable.
Not trying. Is that a switch? I see a switch. Downside is they heard me. And they're hunting for me. And they're pretty bright guys, meaning they will find me. if I'm not very careful.
Escape while you can. We wish to be left alone.
So do I. You know, I know it's weird, but I kind of want to be left alone too. No idea if I'll even get near that guy without him spotting me. He is near a switch, though. That's kind of a little bit of a bonus there. Move forward as gently and as slowly as we can to see what we can see, which is not good. Well, we do have a gas arrow. We do have one gas arrow. Now, if we're right, and we're good, and we're righteous in this world, the gas arrow should be enough to knock him unconscious. Please work. Oh, that was helpful. Downside is his buddy's about to come back.
You do not belong here.
And there it is. Okay, so he discovered the body. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
The eternal fire will reclaim you.
Now, here's a question. He saw the body. He didn't really see us. He knows someone's here because, of course, the guard is unconscious. But, you know, Bert could have done it.
Do you see death in the darkness?
No. Okay, now he's going to be really upset because that body's sitting there. Really? Wow. Dude's like, whatever. Okay, he comes back. Whoa. Move, Garrett.
I call upon the elements to smite you.
No, you don't. Okay, so he's going to call upon the elements to smite us. I should have a flashbang here.
I have eternity to seek you out.
Oh, good, he lost us. I don't need a flashbang, he lost us. Got stuck there for a second. I moved my hand off the movement key.
The intruder eludes me for now.
Go away.
Leave us while you can.
Doing that exact thing. Anyway, yeah, I moved my hand slightly, and basically that stopped me from moving. Which caused, of course, a massive amount of panic and problems, but luckily we made it through okay. This is not a very fun place to be. Now, he did come right at us, so maybe he comes back down, maybe he doesn't. I'm really curious about that switch. Come back down, good sir. Please? You know he'll come back down as soon as I walk forward, because that's how he's going to roll. Okay, here he comes. Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap. Wearing your big old thick army boots.
Feel the sting of my anger.
Nope, nope. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that didn't work for us. He's going to see me unless we duck down somewhere. Ow. That did not work for us.
He may have returned to darkness, but time is on my side.
Time's not on my side. Okay, that worked. It was ugly, it was terrible. Unfortunately, we did get... I'm stuck on his corpse. Shush, shush, shush. Dude. Okay, we're gonna... I think his buddy heard us. We're gonna have to move, and we're gonna have to move his body because he is really in the way right now. Okay, so not great, not super helpful, not the best. Okay, the guy upstairs is still unconscious. We did get some health potion out of that, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the health potion just to get rid of it. We don't have a lever. Oh, we don't have a lever. Are you kidding me? Okay, so there's a machine here that needs a lever. We don't have one. Got all of the health back that we just lost from him shooting us. Unfortunately, we got stuck on him. I mean, the best thing I could have done at that point was punch him in the head, but even that didn't. Dead and great. Alright, so that didn't go very well. And, you know, we're not required not to kill people, but... Oh, it's the bridge. I see what we're looking at. It's the bridge, and I don't think the lever's around here anywhere. Yeah, our dear skull friend does not have it. So we need the lever for the bridge or we can't get across the bridge. Makes perfect sense. And the bridge is probably how we need to get across to the item on the other side, I would assume. Alright, we have one more guy we need to make unconscious, and that's this gentleman here. So we will creep slowly forward. Does this place have a second floor? It appears that it do have a second floor. Is that a wooden ceiling? Ooh. Must be very Very quiet. Very, 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 very quiet. Good night, sir. Not that the audio is damaged, but I think it had something to do with the flashbang. Alright, so those look like wooden ceilings. The best way to test it is to throw a broadhead arrow up there. It will tink very loudly when we do. That looks like stone, but that looks like wood. Let's find out. That has a stone ceiling. This one? Ah, that's a wood. No, that's wood. Okay, so now we have a rope arrow. And I guess the best thing to do is that. Ooh, almost missed that one. That would have been bad. And then up. Take our broadhead back, thank you. And then... Perfect! We're now on the second floor. Not entirely sure what's up here. Might be... Ooh, we might find our device, our thing, our switch, our lever. We may also find a staircase that leads back the way we came. I don't know. That's an odd bit of ceiling there. Looks like a super secret ceiling, as a matter of fact. Like the chunk fell out of the ceiling there. Maybe we can come down that way. I don't think we can go back up that way. It should be quiet in case there's another guard, but they usually chant. I do love that about cultists. They tend to chant. And yeah, I think we're the only ones to... Hello, what are you? You are a mask of some kind. A very creepy mask, but worth a bit. Archaeologically speaking, I'm sure it's worth a bit. Lava, okay. That might be where an elemental was that we took down. That's okay. I don't think that mural is worth anything. Can't really take a mural, mind you. Maybe kind of quiet. Can't be too loud, can't be too slow, can't be too quiet. Nothing. Take a look over here. Ah, a door. A door perhaps with money inside? A door perhaps indeed with money inside. Excellent, okay. So a few more things to acquire. Wow, there's a lot of money down here. We are like 3/4 of the way to our goal. Hello, hello. More monies? More monies. We are getting rich. We are getting so rich. Rugs and... See, these things are still broken, unfortunately. And there's nothing inside of them, but that's okay. Because we're now up to 1680. We only have 400 in gems, but that's only 100 less than what we need. We're at 1680 out of 2000, and that is pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Now, we do need to find our way to... Well, anywhere, really, I suppose, at this point. Not really anywhere, just... I don't think we can go up that way. Yeah, I'm gonna say that we can't go up that way, is what I'm gonna say with that. And I'm pretty sure that Garrett can make this drop without hurting himself. Yes, he can. Excellent. Alright, now from here, we do have one other mage that we were running into, but he is down in the flames where we can't go anyway, so we're not really particular on taking him down. But what we are particular on is heading back the way we came, because apparently the lever that we were looking for is nowhere in the vicinity to be found, and we're going to need it to get across there. So now we have yet a new goal. This is a sub-goal, I suppose, where we find the lever that will take us to the deeper part of the city. Yeah, because right now all we have is a lot of empty rooms, and the possibility of running into a couple of problems. Now I'm going to quick save here because getting back across is probably going to be less easy than getting across. Alright, just wanted to make sure absolutely that we didn't die horribly in a fire. It's never good to die horribly in a fire. Alright, now this is that one place we wanted to skirt. Still not going to walk across just in case. We're just going to skirt around the outer edge for safety purposes. Let's do that. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. There we go. Okay, we found water arrows in here. We remember this place really well. Now we're going to head out and down. And from there, we're going to go... Okay. Alright, so there, yeah, there's the open area that we found. Okay, there wasn't anything here. We just looped around in a big circle. That's fine. Looping is not a problem. But what is a problem is if we run into that big, old, creepy guy. Ooh. Well, the elemental, anyway. Because I think I remember seeing one. I really do thought... Okay, so there is a fire elemental, but I don't think it's a walker. I don't think it's a fire walker. And now we're back... Wow, we just really crossed half the city in that little... Oh, no, we're in the middle again. Okay, we're here. That's really helpful as we're here. Alright, and this goes up. Indeed it do. Go out. Okay, cool. So this will go up, and if we're super lucky, we can get up there without being heard or seen. Shush, 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 Garrett. We can get up here, and maybe get a bird's eye view of what's downstairs. So we'll go ahead and do that. Unless we have to drop down into... Maybe not the brightest idea to drop down there. Okay, so we're going to drop down. Not sure that was entirely the... Please tell me this isn't metal. Okay, it's just stone. We're going to drop down, which I'm not entirely sure was the best idea. Where are we now? Okay, now I don't even know if we looped around or where. I think we're on the ceiling of something. We're on the, like, above something. We are... Indeed! Okay, yeah, okay, this is above the chamber where the elemental was cycling. Okay, yeah, because we did come up, so we do actually get a bird's eye view, technically. If birds ever flew around before the cataclysm, of course. And there you go, you have to wonder about that with the cataclysm. Did birds, like, was this above the ground? Is this part of the old city, or was this always underground? I would assume that it was above ground at some point, but then it just, like, it sank because of the cataclysm would be the best bet. So let's go ahead and head this way. Now, we do have to be cautious and careful with regards to... Alright, now we're in the lower east quadrant. Because I see that symbol there, we're in the lower east quadrant. So let's go ahead and see what we can see. Ah, the dead! This is the place of the dead that they were talking about. Tarak Nar, or Tavik Lar, or what, whatever they wanted to call it. This is it. This is the place where the dead live. And maze-like though it be, okay, if we start hopping across, we could be making a lot of noise. We kind of have to take that chance, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking that we'll take that chance. Alright. Nothing so far. Ah, fire! Okay, so we kind of do have to jump across at this point. So just hop, skip, and a jump and see what we can find. So yeah, it looks to me like something bad happened here, or at least that the lava flows had started to come down this way. Which means we have to jump across, and it looks like there might have been a keeper pit here. Uh-oh. Okay, so the keepers were here at one point. Go away. Okay, looks like he just cycles. There's no way for me to... okay, now we've had... we're invisible. There is a moss arrow... Or not a moss arrow. There is a gas arrow over there, but I don't think that'll do us much good. Do we have any moss arrows on hand? Fire arrow, water arrow, broadhead arrow? Nope. We are, in fact, completely out of any kind of arrow that will help us out here. Which means we're going to have to do... probably something to do with that little guy. So let's go ahead and just wait for him to jump or walk as far away as possible. We'll just do a little jump. And another one. And very quietly duck down. And
what have we here?
I don't know, Garrett.
It was a false vision. I shall walk the path until my return to the eternal fire.
So we have a very teeny tiny gap in which we can hide. He walks around. If we can catch up to him, if we can walk around behind him and bop him in the back of the head, great. If we can't, I guess our only other option is, of course, to flash bomb him and then smack him in the back of the head. Nicely done, Garrett. Nicely done indeed. Come on, buddy. Alright, so Buddy Boy is going to go ahead and chill over here for a little while. I hope he doesn't have any partners. And it looks to me... Hello. Keeper's medallion. Okay, so we found a keeper who has some gold on him, and we found his medallion. It looks like his head may have been separated from his body at one point. Uh-oh. Bottle fell... No, bottle's just semi there. Oh, no, when it lights up, I see. Broadhead arrow, right? No, rope arrow. Fire arrow. That's just a cup, nothing special. Alright, nothing special. So we have a papyrus, a bedroll, and a book. Let's read the book. We've been careful to avoid the roaming elementals throughout our sojourn, but today we've taken a serious blow. From out of nowhere, a number of them assaulted the troop. We fended them off with our remaining supply of water crystals, but the price was heavy. Hodge was severely burned and may not live through the night. Both Giannis and Abner are dead. And the papyrus? Let the tomb be dug deep into the earth and filled with all manner of things which are pleasing to serve him in his nether days. Splendor shall follow our beloved monarch to mark his glory, and woe to those who would disturb his sleep. They shall be imperiled from below, from above, and from that which is directly before their eyes. Traps, I believe is what that's saying, as we're going to be dealing with traps in this guy's Cave of Wonder, for lack of a better term. I'd say we could go get that gas arrow, and we may need it. But two things: one, it has been time, and two, this seems like a perfect place to pause at yet another Keeper's Camp. So for now, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to pause here. So once again, I would like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project, and I will see you next video.